pizza. In this bowl, I have a half a cup of ricotta cheese with 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. This is a 1/4 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. Stir that together. This is your topping. It's a white pizza, no tomato sauce on this one. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt and a pinch of black pepper. And then a little bit of olive oil, 1½ teaspoons or so. Give that a stir. Right now, behind me in my oven at 500 degrees, I have a cast iron skillet preheating. I just put it in there when I turned the oven on, and I've been heating it ever since it came to temperature, and then an additional 15 minutes. So it's good and hot. That's the key to success with this recipe, because you want your crust to get really, really crispy. In order to do that, you want to preheat your skillet as much as possible. Obviously, you have to make sure it's nice and heavy, and it has to be oven proof, which is why I'm using cast iron. This is 1 pound of pizza dough. You can make your own. We have great recipes on the website, but you can also buy pizza dough if you'd like. This needs to be stretched into about a 12-inch round. I'm using a floured baking sheet. Like I said, this is actually getting cooked in a skillet, but it's nice to shape on something. You need a little bit of flour. When you cook it in a skillet like this, you're going to get a nice crunchy crust. A little bit of oil in there adds extra goldenness, and it's a nice deep dish pie. That looks good. Take the heated skillet out of the oven. Be careful, because everything is going to be super duper hot. This is super hot now, so be very, very careful. Keep the handles covered with your pot holders. Brush with some oil. I'm going to actually pour a little oil in here. It's smoking. It's that hot. It's okay. Don't worry. Paper towel. And then you're going to want to carefully transfer your dough. Because your pan is hot, it's going to start like setting almost immediately. So try to make a smart choice in how you put it in. But look, there it is. It's set in there. It's starting to make a crust. This goes back into the oven for 2 minutes. You want to just par bake it a little so that when you put your toppings on, it doesn't get weighed down and under bake. So into your oven for 2 minutes. There you go. Basically like a par-baked crust at this point. You can dollop your cheese mixture over the center, over the top of the center of the top, I guess is really what it is. And then you can top this with really whatever you want. Today I'm using a can of artichoke hearts that are drained. You can also use frozen artichoke hearts. It's a 14.5-ounce can, so 1 10-ounce package of artichoke hearts would probably be fine. Feels like that's enough. Spinach, about a cup. This is all going to shrink down, trust me. Spinach turns into almost nothing. You could probably put like 5 cups on here and it would almost disappear. Drizzle with oil. I like to drizzle the edges of the dough too. And then season with some salt and pepper. I can still hear this sort of sizzling. I could see oil when I added the oil, it started sizzling. Pepper. And then back in the oven and bake it until it's golden brown and crisp and bubbling, about 12 minutes. Yeah, I know. Amazing, right? Oh, it's fully cooked through. There's a little bit of char in the spinach, but not too much. It's amazing. I mean, it is too hot for me to try right now. Often I will go for it, but today I'm just going to look at it, smell it, enjoy it, and wait just a few minutes.